I recently got hired by a skincare company that sells products on TikTok Shop to handle their social media posting and TikTok ads. The company has an in-house content creator that scripts, films, and edits user-generated style content. But she no longer has time in her schedule to be posting 3 videos a day, which is what the company requires. So I built an automated system using Airtable, Google Drive, Make.com, Zapier, and Metricool that allows me to work for about 1 hour a week and then upload 3 pieces of content to TikTok every single day. The content creator sent me 10 new videos that are ready for processing and uploading. So I figured tonight I would just turn the camera on and do my work. This way you can get a very realistic idea of what it is I do for these clients. And I also apply these strategies and systems to my own brand. My name is Chris Drago. I've been running a brand called Pathos of Things for about 5 years now. I also work with brands to help them with their social media and their digital advertising. I make videos on YouTube documenting my process, so I get better every day at being a brand owner and creative director. Taking on side quests like the one you're going to see today, where I do freelance work for other people's brands, has been key for financing my own brand over the years. If you want access to all of my whiteboards like the one that you'll see in this video today, be sure to hit the link in the description. And if you want to see me build Airtable bases like this, and if you want to get my Make.com blueprints, let me know in the comments. If there's demand for it, I'll make more content around it. Our tech stack is Airtable, Google Drive, Make.com, Zapier, and Metricool. Airtable is kind of like Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel, but with way more features. This is where we will store all of the data about the videos, like the title of the video, the caption, any product IDs if we're selling products, and more. Google Drive is where we will store all of the files for the videos. We want to make sure that the Google Drive is very organized so we can find any of the video files in the future in case we want to repurpose the content. Make.com and Zapier are no-code automation tools that will allow several of our softwares or apps to communicate with each other. For example, anytime that a video is uploaded to this Google Drive, Make.com will send the video directly to Airtable. Metricool is an auto-posting platform that will allow us to schedule content for multiple times per day. The software will auto-post for us, so we don't even need to touch the account. I'll break down the full Make.com automation as well as the Zap I use. By watching me process this content and set everything up in Airtable, you'll get a much better idea of how to use Airtable as well. The first step in the automation is watching for files in a Google Drive folder. I set up this inbox folder within the brand's master content folder. This inbox folder is connected to this automation. Anytime files end up in this folder, this automation will run. Anytime this automation runs, a record is created in Airtable. So let me show that to you now. Here are the 10 files that the in-house content creator sent me. I'm going to take all 10 of these files and put them in the inbox Google Drive. There's 1, there's 2, 3, and so on. I'll let this load for a little while. The next thing that happens is this automation gets triggered. Usually I have it on an instant trigger, but here I have this set for every 6 hours, but we can just trigger this manually. So let's run this module only. It's running. As we see, it picked up all of the information about the videos we just uploaded. Now all 10 have appeared. The bundle you see here contains all of the data with a thumbnail link, web view link, file ID, name, and so on. Once this automation is triggered, the metadata that this module just gathered gets sent directly to Airtable. Setting up an Airtable connection is very simple. Within a base, you have a table. So as you can see here, we are in the Fento base and the content table. I want to update this table with the cloud URL for the Google Drive, which in Make.com is the web view link from the Google Drive module. Then the file is moved to its own folder in Google Drive out of the inbox folder, because remember, we initially put all 10 of those files into the inbox folder. We want to move it out of the inbox folder into a folder called processed. So we grab the file ID from the first Google Drive module, and then we move that file to the processed folder. And then finally, the Airtable record is updated with the file name, new web view link in the processed folder, and it will set the status to needs review, which you'll see in a second. So right now, there are no videos in the needs review section. The way that I set this up is within the content table, I've filtered all of the rows where status is needs review. So when this status gets set to needs review, it will show up here. Let's try this whole process so far. We're going to process all of the videos in the inbox Google Drive folder. As you can see here, remember we dragged all 10 videos into the inbox. Then we're going to process that video, move it to the processed folder, add all the metadata here, and then set the status to needs review automatically using the make.com automation. So let's do it. Going to make sure that we're watching for the inbox. The limit is 10, so it's going to return exactly 10 videos to us, which is perfect because we only included 10 videos. Now let's run the flow. Google Drive ran, Airtable ran, created a record, moved the file from inbox to processed, did that for all 10 files, and then updated all of the records. So if we go back to Airtable, we should see all of the content now in the needs review section. All we've done so far is upload the videos to the inbox. We then moved all of those videos to the processed folder. As you can see here, there are 2 folders in this Miracle Beauty content master folder, inbox and processed. Inbox is now empty. Processed is now full of videos, including the 10 new videos that we just uploaded. The status for each video is set to needs review. There's a unique content ID for each of the videos. The file name is here, and the video file is backed up. If I click this one, Funny Idea 2, and I click video file, that then brings me directly to Google Drive, and I can click play. So now what I need to do is add a caption for each of these videos. So what I'll usually do here is click the video file. I watch the video, and I'll think of some copy for it. Copy is another word for the caption or the text that we'll use. I've done this for so long that I usually just write the copy myself, but sometimes I'll have ChatGPT help me write. I'll take a caption from a different video and reuse it. I'll copy and paste the caption here, and then we're done with that video. Sometimes I will add a product ID, but in this case, we're going to be using these videos as ads on TikTok. When you run TikTok ads, it will add a product ID in the ads manager. So for now, we'll just hide this field. If I want to add any notes, I can do that here as well. I'm going to rapid fire write descriptions for all these videos and then edit it out. So I'll see you in a second. Now all I have to do is set the status from needs review to ready for upload. As you'll notice, when I set it to ready for upload, that will transfer the view. So as you can see, now that piece of content is in the ready for upload section. Let me do that for all of these really quick. Set it to ready for upload. Okay, so now none of our videos are in the needs review section anymore, and they're now in the ready for upload section. So all I have to do here now is make a decision whether I'm going to schedule these to publish on a specific day, or if I want to add them to Metricool's auto list. An auto list is just a list of videos that Metricool will post on whatever schedule you define. And then once it runs out of all of those posts, it restarts at the beginning. For these videos, I'm going to be adding all of them to the auto list. If I wanted to publish these videos on a specific date, all I would need to do is go here to the publish date and time, pick a day and a time, which will then move the file to the scheduled section. This can trigger an automation as well, but again, we're just going to use the auto list. So I'm going to go back. Instead of adding a publish date or time, all I'm going to do is set the status to auto list. When the status in Airtable gets set to auto list, that will then trigger this zap in Zapier. Just like with make.com, we connected our Airtable base as well as the specific table we were using, which was the content table, and we limit it to the view auto list. We could limit this zap to the needs review or ready for upload sections, but we're using the auto list, so we'll set it to auto list. Once this zap is triggered, the information will get transferred from Airtable over to Metricool, where we'll add the action event, add post to auto list, and then link our Metricool account, which I will show you here. This is our Miracle Beauty auto list, where all of the posts are scheduled to go live at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. Monday through Sunday. 3 videos from this list get published every single day. We can see all of those scheduled posts on the calendar view within Metricool. Let's confirm that the zap is on, and then we will trigger it in Airtable. So these videos now are all ready for upload, and I will change the status to auto list. Everything is moved out of the ready for upload section and is now added to the auto list section within Airtable. The zap ran successfully, triggering on 10 new records. Now let's go over to list and refresh our list. And boom, here we go. Glowing skin, here's the video. These are 2 of the videos that we uploaded directly from Airtable. As you can see here on the TikTok page for the brand, these videos get auto-posted multiple times per day, and it has filled this page with content. We're also now starting to run some ads, so the page was able to grow up to 5,000 followers very, very quickly. Okay, so that's it for today's video. We discussed a fairly complicated tech stack using 5 cutting-edge software tools. We collaborated with another team member, processed all of that content in our Google Drive folders, backed up all of the files with links to Google Drive, text-like descriptions for captions, and added all of the videos to Metricool so they can get posted automatically 3 times per day. If you want to get access to this whiteboard, the link is in the description. If you want to get access to Airtable templates or Make.com and Zapier blueprints, please let me know in the comments. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the next one.